What if the biggest mistake creators are making with AI isn't using it too much? It's using it for the one thing that still needs to be human. Right now, millions of creators and businesses are publishing more content than ever before. More posts, more videos, more newsletters, more podcasts. And yet somehow, standing out is becoming harder. Because something fundamental has changed. The very thing most people are optimizing for is no longer valuable. And if you don't understand where value has moved, you may already be building yourself into irrelevance. There was a moment, somewhere around 2023, when everyone discovered the same button. Generate. Suddenly, anyone could create content that looked professional. Blog posts, social media content, email campaigns, video scripts. The quality was impressive. The problem was that everyone got access to the same capability at the same time. And when everyone can create professional content instantly, professional content stops being a differentiator. This isn't a criticism of AI. It's economics. Whenever the cost of producing something collapses, the value doesn't disappear. It moves. The question is, where did it move this time? That's what we're exploring today. Throughout history, every major media technology has followed the same pattern. The printing press made copying text cheap. Value shifted to original ideas. Photography made image reproduction cheap. Value shifted to artistic perspective. The internet made distribution cheap. Value shifted to trust and curation. Now AI is making content production cheap. And once again, value is moving. The problem is that most creators are reacting in exactly the wrong way. They watched production become easier, and then they doubled down on production. More posts, more channels, more formats, more output. But they're optimizing for the thing that just stopped being scarce. That's like competing on the ability to copy books after the printing press was invented. The scarcity isn't production anymore. The scarcity is perspective, because AI is incredibly powerful at assembling what already exists. It's the world's most sophisticated median machine. It can summarize, recombine, structure, polish, refine. But it cannot originate a perspective that has never existed before. That's where human value lives. Your experiences, your mistakes, your conclusions, your observations, your judgment. The problem is that most AI workflows remove exactly those things. We ask the machine what to write. The machine proposes the ideas. The machine structures the argument. The machine creates the content. And we become editors of the output. The result sounds intelligent, but it often lacks the one thing audiences are actually searching for: a human being who has seen something worth learning from. This creates two very different types of creators. The first uses AI as a production engine. Their goal is volume. More content, more visibility, more activity. The second uses AI as a thinking partner. The perspective starts with them. The AI simply helps organize and distribute the thinking. At first, these approaches look identical. But over time, the gap becomes obvious. One produces content, the other produces authority. And authority compounds. Here's a simple test. Ask yourself, if AI disappeared tomorrow, would this piece of content still exist? If the answer is yes, you're probably using AI as leverage. If the answer is no, you're probably outsourcing the very thing that makes you valuable. Because content itself is no longer scarce. Original thinking is. The death of average content isn't happening because AI creates bad content. It's happening because AI creates good enough content. And once good enough becomes free, it stops being valuable. The winners in the next era of content won't be the people who publish the most. They'll be the people who understand what must remain human. Perspective, judgment, conviction, experience. Those are becoming more valuable, not less. The tool is not the asset. The human signal behind the tool is the asset. If this changed how you think about AI, content, and authority, subscribe for more conversations about systems, leverage, automation, and building businesses that don't disappear when the technology changes. And I'd love to know your answer to this question. Are you still the original creator of your content? Or have you become the polisher of AI garbage? Let me know in the comments. Remember, we publish new episodes every Thursday, so come see us again next week. I'll see you in the next episode.